This sports broadcast made possible with support from the following. The Bear Family McDonald's, proud supporters of our community since 1967. Stop by one of their over 35 area McDonald's restaurants today. Custom Heating and Cooling of Chicagoland. For all your heating or cooling needs, count on Custom Heating and Cooling. Featuring sales, installation, and 24-hour emergency service. Find them online at customheating.com. Custom Heating and Cooling, powered by Bryant, whatever it takes. Rosen Hyundai of Algonquin and Genesis of Algonquin. Looking for a brand new Hyundai or certified pre-owned? It's Rosen Express online buying made simple. Visit rosenhyundai.com or genesisofelgonquin.com. For the best pizza in town, Wise Guys Pizzeria in South Elgin. Check out our new and improved online ordering at I'mAWiseGuy.com. Ann and Rachel Realtors, the hometown real estate team that takes the time to get to know you, your family, your needs, and your dreams. There is no better team to navigate and negotiate the selling and buying process in this hot market. Call or text them today at 847-946-6654. And Daryl Barnes Photography for portraits, family and graduation photos, sports team photos, and more. Contact Daryl Barnes Photography at darylbarnes.com.
Welcome to Week 5 of the high school football season. We've got a great matchup in store for us as we see the South Elgin Storm take on the West Chicago Wildcats. Hello everyone, I'm Nate Grendys here with Rocco Peters in the booth, and along with the whole Beacon Academy, a fully high school operated broadcast. Rocco, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing great, Nate. This is going to be a great night of football. No breeze, perfect 78 degrees out. It's going to be a great, great night for football.
West Chicago coming into this one 3-1 on the year. They have scored 27 or more points in all 4 games so far this season. They're coming off a 66-20 win over Ridgewood High School. And one player to watch out for tonight is Carter Naranjo. He is going to be the key focal point for West Chicago tonight. And if they want a good chance of getting their 4th win of the season, he's going to be a big reason why. I mean, the kid has 745 yards and 14 total touchdowns. And please rise for the national anthem. All right, and we're back after yet another great national anthem here at South Elgin High School in South Elgin, Illinois. For those of you just joining us, I'm Nate Grendys along with Rocco Peters here with the Beacon Academy, a fully high school operated broadcast. It's the South Elgin Storm versus the West Chicago Wildcats. And one player to watch out for, like I said just before this break, Carter Naranjo. This young man is having just about as one of the craziest starts to a season I've ever seen in high school football. He has 745 yards and 14 total touchdowns through 4 games.
14?
14. He's averaged about 4 a game.
Oh my God. 14 touchdowns. That is insane.
It is. I mean, you can't ask for a better start as a player, and he's just taken off. He didn't do a lot last year. I believe he actually got hurt because it did not show his stats for his junior year, but he has really taken off, and he's been a big reason why this West Chicago offense has been so electric. Many people calling it a little bit of a Lamar Jackson-esque type, and there's a clear reason why. I mean, we're going to be seeing him run all over. We know that South Elgin tonight, watch out for this. I have heard that their DBs will be running starting about 5 yards back of the line of scrimmage to try and get a head start to try and get at him. It's going to be an interesting thing to see. Rocco, what did you see in the warm-ups in this one that we saw from West Chicago, of what we could see possibly tonight?
We definitely could see a lot of runs going on, and as you mentioned, Nate, with the offensive lineman starting off 5 yards back off the ball, and it's going to be an interesting one. Definitely, or most likely, going to see a bunch of runs going on from West Chicago tonight.
For sure. And then for your South Elgin Storm, they're coming off back-to-back wins, and it was a big one against West Aurora. They won 42-35. They were winning most of the game, and they just barely held on to avoid defeat. Gavin Mueller, of course, he's the focal point of this South Elgin offense. We've seen him do a lot at direct snap, as of course he's listed as a tight end / athlete, 4-star commit to Colorado. He is by far one of the best players we've seen in the past couple years at this school, and he has shown so much talent. Apparently last week, we saw what I've heard is that Carter's deep ball was looking very polished last week. It's been a big problem for him this year, and if we can see a lot more of that this week, South Elgin could have a great chance. Biggest thing I want to see with Carter tonight is just avoiding those little things. Just don't do those small mistakes that are just going to hurt you so much in the end. Just if nothing's open, just throw the ball away.
Yeah, Nate, couldn't agree more with that one. Carter's been struggling all season long with just accuracy in general, but deep balls has been a big problem, and as you said, it was polished over last week's game against West Aurora, and it was Carter McDonald's looking like a different quarterback out there. So if Carter can play the same exact way, it should be a really good night for the South Elgin Storm.
For sure. So you've got Carter Naranjo to watch out for West Chicago. You've got Gavin Mueller to watch out for South Elgin. Of course, Darion Thurman, he's the clear lead back in the South Elgin offense, and we just haven't seen a lot from him these past few games, and it's just been shocking to me because we ran the ball so much with him last season, and in his senior year, he hasn't been getting a lot of love. Of course, Gavin Mueller taking away a lot of that attention. A lot of times you see Mueller being the direct snap, but if we can see a lot more Thurman get involved, I think it could end up being in a big game because we've seen almost every time he gets the ball, it's about 4, 5, 6 yards.
Yeah, Nate, Darion is going to be a big factor tonight, especially with how this offensive line has been looking lately, and West Chicago's defensive line isn't particularly going to be as big of a challenge as South Elgin has faced over the past couple of weeks. So maybe Darion Thurman could be the big factor in tonight's game, but another one to watch out for, big time factor tonight could be Jeremiah Carrera. Jeremiah Carrera had 2 touchdowns last week, or 2 weeks ago against Larkin with a punt return
and a
kick return touchdown, and a passing touchdown.
So you have 3 total touchdowns.
Yes,
what a game for Jeremiah Carrera. He's one of your favorite players, of course, one of your close friends. You love how he plays the game of football. It's amazing to watch for everyone. One player I'm looking at here in the stat sheet, Trevor Sweeney for West Chicago, 6'3", 180, the senior, number 42. He might be a player to watch out for, as that is a monster athlete for West Chicago. As we are just about moments away from getting underway here at South Elgin High School, it's the Wildcats and the Storm set back to return for South Elgin. You've got Larry Smith and Jeremiah Carrera as always. That one going to be was that an onside kick attempt early in this one, or maybe he just completely muffed it. Either way, South Elgin is going to be getting just about as good as field position as you could possibly have. McDonald will be coming out there, so we won't see direct snap on the first play of the game. And here comes your South Elgin Storm offense.
That was insane, Nate. That first play of the game, you run an onside kick, and you can't even recover it. It would have worked perfectly if they would have recovered it, but that's a little, I'll say, a bush league.
I believe Dane Henson got in there to hold on to that. And yes, so we've got 2 outside. And it is McDonald as the quarterback. They go empty here on first down for the first play of the game for South Elgin. Motion goes Mueller. And it's a direct snap to Mueller coming. They put McDonald in motion. Fake it. Mueller Picks up a couple yards, and nice job there. He was brought down by a whole lot of white jerseys for the Wildcats.
Nate, this South Elgin offense has been very, very creative as of late. You know, having Gavin Mueller become quarterback, running back, defensive end, whatever it may be. But it's a lot of motions, a lot of just screen passes, and it's a very creative offense, and I like it.
Could not agree with you more, Rocco. So first play of the game doesn't go for a lot of yards for South Elgin. Of course, they like to spend a whole lot of time here as McDonald comes off the field. Mueller, direct snap coming for the Storm. 2nd and 4 for South Elgin. In motion goes Carrera. Mueller fakes it. Gavin Mueller, he's got a sea of green, and on the second play of the game, Gavin Mueller is in for a South Elgin score. There's another one on what has been a phenomenal three-game stretch now for Gavin Mueller.
What a play right there, Nate, by Gavin Mueller. He can do it all. Running back, quarterback, whatever it may be, Gavin Mueller can do it all. He just, when he found that hole, he never looked back. Found that hole and just zoomed off.
What a play for South Elgin. This kick is up and it's right through the uprights. Nice job there by Nick Dodge. He's been a heavy improvement since week 1. We've seen almost everyone on South Elgin improve. And on that play, you got to watch two players who made some great blocks. Number 76, Hunter Pruce, made a phenomenal block, as well as you saw Frankie Macaluso, the tight end. He got in there to get some great blocks to Gavin. He waited for them to set up, and then he just took off like a cannon for a huge South Elgin score.
Yeah, Nate, the South Elgin offensive line, as I said earlier in the pregame, there's not going to be as big of a challenge, and it's already getting proven right here. They are just beating them up as of right now, and it's going to be interesting to see what goes on the rest of this game.
Without a doubt, as we're just 1 minute in, and the Storm already leads 7-0. What a start. I mean, I don't think you could ask for any better.
No, you couldn't. It's the best start you could possibly ask for. Nate, you think there's a chance that South Elgin does the same exact thing West Chicago did?
I would be more shocked than ever. I mean, the Storm have been kicking this football very accurately in the air, good amount of yards. You never know, though. You really never know. So here comes the first kickoff of the night for the Storm. This one is launched just like I thought it was, and it's going to roll out of the back of the end zone. So nice job there by Dodge to avoid disaster like the Wildcats did previously.
That was a good kick right there, Nate. As you said, South Elgin's kickers have been very, very good lately. It's Jack Schmidtke and Nick Dodge. They've been doing really, really well in these kickoffs. I mean, more than, I would say, 3/4 of these kickoffs are getting past the 5-yard line of the opponent's team. It's insane. I mean, I've never seen anything like this for high school kickers.
Oh, yeah, for sure, Rocco. It's been great to watch. So, Carter Naranjo, of course, 745 yards, 14 total touchdowns. What will he do versus this South Elgin defense tonight? Here comes 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. And he gets it on a read option. I believe he made the wrong read. The ball may have come out, and South Elgin has got the football. Oh my, if we could get a replay on that. Let's see what happened here. And I believe Brandon Korn might have knocked it out. It'll be close, but what a play for the South Elgin defense. And they're going to have unreal field possession coming for the Storm.
That was insane. I mean, the quarterback just handed it off, and I don't think the running back was actually supposed to grab that. Or I think the running back was supposed to grab that, and I believe that he thought it was like a quarterback option or something like that, and it just did not work.
So some bad miscommunication. You've got McDonald as the quarterback, Mueller at tight end. He goes in motion. McDonald, screen to Mueller. It's a flea flicker to the end zone, wide open! Oh, what a play call by Pistorio! And the South Elgin Storm lead 13-0. Gavin Mueller, he's got a sack on the year, a receiving touchdown, a rushing touchdown, and now he's got a passing touchdown. This kid can do it all.
He just needs to be called the Swiss Army knife. I mean, he literally does everything for this South Elgin football team. It is the most insane thing I have ever seen in high school football. I love this.
What a score for Carrera. Dodge absolutely boots it for the extra point. And South Elgin, a 14-0 lead, a minute and 13 seconds into the ball game.
All right, let's see if this South Elgin defense can do what they did again.
And this stoppage of play is brought to you by Custom Heating and Cooling of Chicagoland. For all of your heating and cooling needs, count on Custom Heating and Cooling. Featuring sales, installation, and 24-hour emergency service, find them online at customheating.com. Custom Heating and Cooling, powered by Bryant, whatever it takes.
All right. South Elgin looking to do the same exact thing here on defense. I would love to see if the South Elgin cornerbacks can do what they were doing as of the last 2 weeks. They have been very, very good lockdown corners. Haven't been giving up many, many yards, and the only way they're really giving up yards now is just if the quarterback throws a really good ball.
100% Rocco. So we are just about a little over a minute into this ball game. South Elgin already leading 14-0. That kick is booted, and once again, going to be another touchback. Nice job there to avoid danger like the Wildcats did on their first kickoff of the night. So, the Wildcats, I mean, I don't think you could have had a worse start possible. The South Elgin Storm offense has had 3 plays. They have 2 touchdowns. The defense has had 1 play. They have a fumble, and it's just been all Storm in this one. We'll see if that changes here on this drive.
Nate, I don't know if any of us noticed, but I believe Nick Dodge has a cast on his left wrist. That looks like a cast to me. I would love to know what happened to Nick Dodge.
Yeah, I see that. That one going to be about maybe a yard, if anything. Nice handoff there for the Wildcats. So, coming will be second down for the Wildcats. It's been a good game so far. I mean, it's been very few plays, but it's already 14-0, so this week might be in Storm for another barn burner, or it could be another South Elgin dominant win for the Storm. So, once again, you've got Naranjo. We have not seen him run the ball yet. We know he's been doing it all year long. Will he do it tonight? And they run the sweep. We saw this a lot in warm-ups. They love running that pitch to the right side, and they're going to get absolutely nothing out of it, maybe about 4 or 5 yards. Solid gain, pardon me, not nothing, but a good amount of yards, and they're going to set up for third and manageable, possibly third and short.
Yeah, Nate, as you said, we saw a lot of this in warm-ups. Like their first 5 warm-up plays were pitches to the right, so that was kind of our tell of what was going to be going on tonight with this West Chicago offense. It's going to be interesting to see how they game plan the rest of this game.
Oh, yeah. So we've got a very interesting formation. I have almost never seen this. So here comes 3rd and 2. They hand it off to the running back, and he's going to get a first down just barely if he did get it. And, yep, they're going to move those chains. First down, West Chicago.
Yeah, Nate, as we said earlier in the pregame, these offensive linemen are going to be going at the knees. And if we could get a replay on these offensive linemen, they are all just going straight for the knees. It is going to be an interesting game plan for this South Elgin defensive line.
Without a doubt. Ian Lemus with the run there, the 5'9" back, the junior for the Wildcats. Here comes the snap. They fake it. Naranjo, nowhere to go. He's stuck in a sea of red jerseys. The Storm stuff him for probably a loss of maybe 2 to 3 yards. Nice job there.
Yeah, what a great job by that South Elgin defensive line. Just to not let Carter Naranjo go anywhere whatsoever. Great job right there by that South Elgin defensive line.
They are already keeping him to a standstill. Of course, everyone knows about the stats. Will he perform tonight, though? And so far, the answer has been no. Joel Montgomery all alone on that bottom left in the pink gloves. Here we go. They go. Pitch. It's going to be a flea flicker, just like South Elgin. And it's going to be, most likely, a West Chicago score. Joel Montgomery South Elgin did the same on the last drive, and West Chicago gets them right back with their own play, a flea flicker for a big-time score.
Wow, Nate, what a play there by West Chicago. Just basically saying, if you can do it, we can do the same exact thing. What a great play there by the West Chicago offense.
And you can tell that South Elgin was lost immediately. And how about that throw by number 1, William Zaberski? A great job there for him. So here comes, are they lining up for a kick? I believe they are. Oh, no, they're going to be going for 2. So not a lot of trust in their kicker. They're going for 2 on the first touchdown of the game. And they give it to Naranjo. I don't believe he got there. They will say he did not. So they stuff him at the goal line. A very late flag thrown. We'll have to see what the call is. We saw that fly out of a pile.
Let's see what this flag is. I don't know who it could be on. Could not see anything that would be a flag.
Could possibly be some unsportsmanlike conduct, as that was near the end of the play.
Yeah.
No official ruling yet. And it's going to be unsportsmanlike conduct on South Elgin. Let's see if we see anything here. Any extracurriculars at the end. I was right. It was unsportsmanlike conduct. I believe that the referee yelled on the defense. So
Yeah,
will West Chicago be getting another try? It does not appear so.
That is interesting.
I think he meant to call offense for West Chicago because it very clearly, so it's most definitely not going to be a call going against South Elgin. 14-6 your score. We're just about 4 minutes into this one, and it's been a great game so far, Rocco.
Yeah, it has been a great game. First, 7 minutes of the game, and we already have 3 scores. Couldn't ask for a better start to a football game.
Without a doubt. And nope, they're going to be moving it back. I think they are going to be charging them with the penalty. We'll have to see. I cannot, unless they might be, because it's unsportsmanlike conduct. So it will be applying to the kickoff. I do not believe it will be applying to the 2-point conversion.
No,
Okay,
but
because
I mean, they should just kick a field goal. They should just be kicking a field goal at that point with how close they're bringing them to.
No, Rocco. It's a kick for them.
Oh, yeah.
But so it's being kicked off to South Elgin, but since it was a 20-yard penalty or a 15-yard penalty for unsportsmanlike conduct, they're going to be moving in. So South Elgin's going to have a tough return coming here, pending hopefully what's better than the first kick. It was a disastrous first kick for the Wildcats, and that is number 6. We do not have the number.
Okay, and we're going up more.
So.
Oh, we're going up even more. What is going on? Why are they so close? Okay, how are they that close?
So it's a 15-yard penalty, unsportsmanlike conduct is, and they are at the 30-yard line.
Did they get 2 unsportsmanlike conducts?
This can't be a field goal try because that's just not the formation for a field goal. So here comes a kickoff from the 30-yard line of South Elgin. And that one going to be a squib kick and immediately goes down, holds onto the football. Nice job there by South Elgin. And they're going to be starting way back in their own territory. I have no idea how that works, but there was an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty called on South Elgin on a 2-point try by the Wildcats. So that's going to be putting the Storm way back. And this stoppage of play is brought to you by Wise Guys Pizza. The best pizza in South Elgin is Wise Guys Pizzeria. Enjoy a full catering menu. It's for your next family company or holiday get-together. It's Wise Guys Pizzeria in South Elgin, or order online at I'mAWiseGuy.com. Give them a call at 847-742-0222. Wise Guys Pizzeria, I'mAWiseGuy.com. So, at the 8:07 mark, here comes 1st and 10 for the Storm. McDonald, they give it to Thurman. Darion Thurman got a couple of good blocks, and he picks up about 3, maybe 4 yards. Nice job there for Darion Thurman.
What an interesting turn of events, Nate. I mean, South Elgin goes up 14 after a big Gavin Mueller run, then a flea flicker, and West Chicago just puts it right back in South Elgin's face with their own type of flea flicker to score a touchdown. This could be a very, very exciting, eventful game tonight, Nate.
Yep. Or this could just be an absolute, I don't even know what this game could be because it's been quite the start. So here comes, it's 1st and 10 again for some reason. Oh no, it's 2nd down. So they give it to, it's a handoff. Thurman down the sideline. Darion Thurman still going. Thurman, Mueller to block, and he is gone for a South Elgin score. But there is a flag, and a player is down bad for West Chicago, and they're going to be bringing them all back. Probably going to be a block in the back if I had to guess. And
it was a blindside block, Nate.
And that's just killing for Darion Thurman, who had an unbelievable run. We'll have to see what the call is if we have a replay. Love to see that.
I believe the hit was on number 20 on West Chicago, Daniel Papp. Yeah, he was on the ground laying there like he
got popped.
Got knocked out, and I believe he just got the wind knocked out of him for a little bit. Yeah, he's back up and moving. Great to see.
So that was quite the hit there. My goodness. So we have a replay here. So Thurman, easy block. Watch out for number 20. So he gets thrown. I think, oh, wow. I'm not sure if you saw it, but I'm pretty sure
what a
Julian Huerta just straight up threw him to the ground. Like, I don't even think it was a block.
Yeah, what a hit.
Did you see it at the end of that play? I'm pretty sure Huerta just threw him down.
Yeah, that was
without a care in the world. That's just, there's no point in making that play. Just hold your block, and you have a 75-yard touchdown for Darion Thurman. And instead, you're going to be even further back than you were at the 15-yard line. 1st and 10 coming for the Storm.
Yeah, Nate, those are just the unnecessary penalties that don't need to happen. Like, just make your block, hit them, do what you got to do. No need to do all this extra stuff because it's just going to hurt you at the end of the day.
Yep, and they're going to be moving up to half of the spot due to the huge gain from Thurman. And it's going to be setting up 2nd and about manageable.
Let's see if this South Elgin offense can keep this momentum going. I mean, they scored 2 touchdowns on 3 plays, I believe. 3 or 4 plays.
Nearly 3 touchdowns on 5 plays.
Yeah, I mean, this could have been a really, really hot start, but let's see if they can keep this momentum going.
For sure, from near the 20. They handed it back off to Thurman. Darion Thurman, not as good as the last time. He's going to pick up a solid 4, maybe 5 yards on 1st down. Nice job there for Thurman. And we are under the 7-minute mark in this one. South Elgin leading the Wildcats 14-6.
Nate, I would love to see what Carter can do with the ball in his hands. As you said in the pregame, Carter was doing really, really good last week against West Aurora. Let's see if he can keep it up because I would love to see him do something special tonight.
Oh, yeah, 100%, Rocco. So here comes 2nd down for South Elgin. Mueller in the backfield. Direct snap. They fake it to Thurman. Mueller going to pick up 4, maybe 5 if he's lucky. Going to be setting up 3rd and short for South Elgin.
Yeah, Nate, this, as I said earlier, this South Elgin offense is so creative. It's honestly insane how creative they have been in this season. And I love it. It's amazing to see it. It really, really is a sight to see.
I could not agree with you more, Rocco, as we are under the 5:30 mark here in this one. They go 3 outside. McDonald with Thurman in the backfield. Here comes 3rd and short for South Elgin. McDonald hands it off to Thurman, and I don't believe he got there. It'll be a stop for the West Chicago defense. We saw almost none of that against Larkin back in week 3, and I'm guessing there was not much of that against West Aurora, but we see them get a big stop here, and the South Elgin offense is staying on the field. Could be trying to draw them off sides, or we could be seeing a 4th down attempt well inside their own territory, which would set up West Chicago with unbelievable field position. This could be a huge mistake.
Let's see what Pat Pastorio cooks up here.
It's going to be interesting for sure. 4.5 minutes to go. In motion goes Carrera. And they do not get them to jump. So it'll be a timeout called by the Storm. It was a bluff from Pastorio. And I bet West Chicago very proud of their guys for holding strong. So 14-6 your score. We got 4:21 to play in this one. It's been a great game so far offensively. For those of you just joining us, I'm Nate Grendys along with Rocco Peters here with the Beacon Academy. And this stoppage of play is brought to you by Rosen Hyundai of Algonquin and Genesis of Algonquin. Looking for a brand new Hyundai or certified pre-owned? It's express online buying made simple. Visit online at rosenhyundai.com or genesisofalgonquin.com. So, one of the many season sponsors here with the Beacon Academy. I am Nate Grendys along with Rocco Peters here in the booth, bringing you a fully high school operated broadcast for some Friday night football between the South Elgin Storm and the West Chicago Wildcats.
Man, Nate, do I love Friday night football. I love it. It brings every day when I wake up Friday morning, I know I get to announce a football game and watch my high school football team go out and ball every single time.
Oh, yeah. And it wasn't a bluff. I'd be shocked if they tried to make him jump again. I believe South Elgin is going for it on 4th down. It'll be 4th and 2 for the Storm. Mueller in the backfield, all alone along with Thurman. In motion goes Carrera. 4th down. They fake it. Mueller is gonna get the first down off of pure willpower. He was stopped almost immediately and just kept on trekking along for a South Elgin first down. A huge play there for Gavin Mueller.
Yeah, Gavin Mueller just used all of that 6'6", 250-pound frame just to bully through that pile and push his way for a first down.
Oh, yeah. So, just about at the 4-minute mark, 1st and 10 coming for the Storm. McDonald the snap. They hand it off to Thurman. Darion Thurman. He's got a lot of green grass in front of him. Darion Thurman has broke free. He's still going, and he's brought down at the 15, possibly inside of it. A big run there for Darion Thurman, and there are no flags on this one.
That's what I want to see right there, Nate. Darion Thurman finding that hole, using his speed, and just going off for the races. Unfortunately, Darion Thurman isn't as fast as a lot of running backs are, but he is quick enough to find holes and go. And that's exactly what he did there.
He had a gap, and he shot right through it, breaking a couple tackles, staying on balance, and a great job there for Darion Thurman. As we are nearing the end of the first quarter, just about 3.5 to play. And it's another South Elgin first down. They could possibly extend their lead back to 2 scores. In motion goes Mueller. They've got 2 all on that right side. They give it to Thurman. Darion Thurman going to get about a yard or 2. You can tell they're trying to keep that. I mean, if he's doing great, why stop it? Keep that rock rolling. And we've got 2:50 to play now. Thurman. No, that's an defensive lineman. Slow to get up. That's number 78 for West Chicago. That is a big boy. Number 78. Michael Jaimez, 8th. Yup, 6 foot, 300-pound senior. He is their center and nose guard. And wow, they got a big boy.
300 pounds? Wow. That is
quite the build for football.
Could not imagine myself trying to block that, because that would not end up very well.
2nd and 6, 5 wide for South Elgin. And you can tell Mueller wants 2 motions. They're at a standstill. They fake it. Gavin Mueller breaks the tackle. Did he get in? Yes, he did. Gavin Mueller, his 2nd of the night, and it's just too easy for him. And South Elgin, pending the extra point, leading 20-6.
That was a very interesting play call. Gavin Mueller did a great job faking that handoff to Carrera and just taking it. Almost looked like he wasn't going to score for a second. He looked like he was about to go out of bounds just around at the 1 yard line, but ref said he got in.
Take a look at this replay here.
That's a close.
Ooh, that's a real close call.
That's a close call.
Of course, they don't have our replays, and Dodge, I believe, made that one, and yes, he did. So, 21-6 your score, this South Elgin offense. I mean, if you would have compared this team to the first 2 weeks of the season, you wouldn't believe me. I mean, this is unreal. They have scored in the last, let's see, so in the last 9 quarters, they have scored nearly 100 points, if not more, I believe. So let's see, 42, 52. That's
yes.
10, is that 104? 52, wait. Rocco, you talk about why I figured this out.
Well, this South Elgin offense has been cooking up something insane. I mean, as you said, Nate, the difference between the first 2 games and the last 2 games, night and day difference. I mean, it was insane. It's insane to see how quick a team can transform from struggling a lot to now just going and being able to cook up whatever basically you can, and it's a sight to see.
115 points in the last 9 quarters for the Storm. This offense has been electric, and we'll see if it continues. As once again, Nick Dodge, you talked about that cast on his left wrist. It definitely something to watch out for. Of course, as a kicker, you don't need that, but he tends to play defensive back, and he was still in there despite having that. Once again, another touchback for Dodge. He does his job, and out comes the South Elgin defense.
I wonder if that cast, makes him kick it weird. I wonder if, because a cast is heavier, I wonder
it weighs you down a little bit,
yeah,
I
wonder if it's, harder to, turn your body quick enough. I mean, I doubt it, but that is a big cast.
You never know. I mean, you really don't.
I mean, I know back in the day they used to play with those on, but that's insane stuff right there.
So, we haven't seen almost anything. Carter Naranjo has been kept away in a box by this South Elgin defense. We'll see if he breaks out here, and if he doesn't here, I don't know what's going to be in store for him for the rest of this night. They fake the handoff. They give it to number 1, William Zaberski, and he is brought down immediately by South Elgin. That's Patrick Belk on the play for South Elgin.
Yeah, these South Elgin linebackers are really underrated. They have been the backbone of this defense this season. They have not let many balls go over the middle of this field. I mean, that's what you like to see from your linebackers, and they really are a big part of stopping the run game.
And you see what I was talking about. They're playing 5 yards back, about maybe 3 yards back of the line of scrimmage. You can tell they are trying to get that head start, and so far it has definitely worked. And Naranjo, he's breaking free. Barrios couldn't get him. Naranjo, a big hit, pops right back up. And a big hit there. I didn't see who made the play, but what a run there for Carter Naranjo.
That's a good run there. Avoids a couple of defenders, jukes another one, then beats Silas Barrios on the outside and gets absolutely labeled by D'Angelo Kane. But great run there from Carter Naranjo.
Wow. Oh my, a huge hit. All on the bottom left, you got Ocampo and Montgomery. And this one, I thought that they didn't even hike it. It just looked everyone was dead. And it's going to be about maybe a yard, if anything. Number 3, Ian Lemus, the 5'9 junior. 5'9", 195. That's a strong young man.
Yes, that is a very, very strong young man right there.
I must say, I love these West Chicago jerseys. This jersey matchup is an absolute beautiful sight to see tonight.
Yeah, I do wish we had our navy blues on, though. Those jerseys are beautiful. Could not ask for a better alternate jersey than those navy blues.
Oh, yeah. So, 2nd and 10 coming. They did not pick up anything. It's going to be a screen pass to the outside, and Ocampo going to pick up 3, maybe 4 yards. Henson shoves him out of bounds. So, I mean, positive yardage. You always take that. And here's going to come 3rd and manageable for the Wildcats.
Yeah, Nate, this is going to be a very interesting game. It's going to be a lot of offense. It's going to be who can get the most stops, I feel like, in tonight's game. Who can get the most stops possible? That is going to be the key factor for tonight's game.
And pardon us for the scoreboard. It is 21-6 with 20 seconds left here in the first quarter. 3rd and 6 coming for the Wildcats. They hand it off. They run a pitch like we saw a lot in practice. And he's going to go nowhere. What a tackle. Was it Macaluso, I believe?
It looked like it was, Nate. It looked like it was Frank Macaluso. But what a great play there by Frank Macaluso, if that was Frank Macaluso.
You saw that pitch to the left?
And
no, it was Dietrich Belk. Absolutely putting him in no man's land as you saw Macaluso forced him outside. We saw the pitch a lot in the warm-ups, and we've seen it a couple times tonight in South Elgin's defense. I mean, this 5 yards back from the line of scrimmage has worked to perfection so far in this one.
Yeah, Nate, the 5 yards back might be the move for this South Elgin defensive line now. It is really, really working for them. But they've been dominant all sides of the ball besides the flea flicker. I mean, I haven't seen anything that is going to be extremely bad tonight. They have been really, really strong on just from a corner standpoint as well. They've been pressing, and they're not going. These West Chicago wide receivers are not going anywhere. It's going to be interesting to see what this West Chicago offense can do against this very dominant South Elgin defense.
For sure. If you're just joining us, we just entered the first quarter, pardon with the technical difficulties. South Elgin leads 21-6. It's 4th down coming for West Chicago, and either their kicker's hurt or they just straight up do not trust him whatsoever, because we saw them go for it on 2, and now they are going to be going for it on their own 39-yard line. And Naranjo, of course, he is a phenomenal athlete for this West Chicago team, and he has been shut out in a box by this South Elgin defense, and it's been unbelievable to watch.
Yeah, Nate, it's honestly been very interesting to see. I can't tell if this South Elgin defense is running a QB spy in them, and I believe they are, because when I've been seeing number 42 D'Angelo Kane sitting in coverage, and then right as a receiver isn't going across the middle of the field, he steps up and he looks like he's QB spying number 2 Carter Naranjo. So it's going to be interesting what Naranjo can do the rest of the night.
And if you watch Naranjo, he almost like gets down behind the center, like he's almost on a knee. And oh no, I think they may have gotten South Elgin to jump. And almost any time in high school football, you see it go on the defense, and it will be offsides. So it was only 4th and 6 though, so I don't believe they're going to be getting the first down. And it's going to be 4th and 1 coming. Yes, it will be. So lucky break there for South Elgin. You don't want to see that again, though.
No, yeah, it's, as I've emphasized this over our past, every time we've been home and having a broadcast, the penalties and just the mistakes, they have to be minimized. And let's see if they can do this tonight.
On an island on the top, you've got number 4, Ocampo. They hand it off, and going to be easily getting the first down is Ian Lemus. Nice job there. First down, West Chicago.
Nate, they gave them a first down.
Oh, they
already.
did give them the first down. Wow.
Yeah, it's like a 5-yard penalty.
Okay.
So it's an automatic first down.
Gotcha.
But yeah, the penalties have just got to stop, Nate. It's going to be hopefully it's not a problem the rest of the night, but as long as they aren't jumping and they're keeping their hands where they're supposed to be, South Elgin's defense is very dominant.
Saw Thurman got a 75-yard touchdown taken away from him due to just an unnecessarily bad play. And oh my, a lot of green grass in front of him. Makes a move past the 40, and he is absolutely swallowed up by number 12, Samaj Collier. Nice play there, but a solid run, and there's a flag on the field at the end of the play. There's no way that's sportsmanlike conduct. He was just trying to get him out of bounds.
They may call a horse collar tackle.
I think I do
Face
see
mask.
that at the end.
Face mask. I did not see a face mask anywhere whatsoever, but if we could get a replay on that last run to see where this penalty was, that would be amazing.
I mean, this West Chicago offense is throwing all sorts of tricks. It's clear they want to stop Carter Naranjo, this defense, but they're almost too set on him, but I feel like once they let go of him, it's going to get scary. But you see there, just everyone on the South Elgin defense bit, and it's a solid run for Montgomery. And once again, they fake it. Naranjo, just his second carry of the night, he picks up about 6 yards, and he holds on to this one.
I just did not see a face mask anywhere there, Nate. So missed call by the refs, and, you know, at the end of the day, that's going to happen. All that stuff is going to happen. We're all human. We all make mistakes, but, you know, only if they had our replay. Only if they had our lovely replay system, they could make some really good calls.
That'd be awesome. That'd be so cool. 2nd and 4 coming. Under 11 to play. South Elgin leading the Wildcats 21-6. There you go to the handoff. And he absolutely shot out of there because I thought he was dead to rights, and he's going to pick up about 3 yards. Setting up 3rd and short. The chains do not move. And a big 3rd down coming here for South Elgin.
Let me see this South Elgin defense dig deep. God, I can't even talk. Let the defense show me what they're made of right here, right now. This is what this defense is all about right here. Big 3rd downs. Can they get a stop?
3rd and 1. Naranjo. They fake it, and they give it to him, and he's going to pick up about 1 yard, and it's going to be a 1st down. So a methodical long drive going here for West Chicago that dates back to about the 2.5-minute mark in the 1st quarter, as we are now under the 10-minute mark. It's about a 5.5-minute drive going here for West Chicago.
Yeah, both teams have been running some very, very quick drives after they both scored very fast. All offensive drives for both teams have been over 5 minutes or longer. This is going to be a very interesting game to see. It might have to be who can score the quickest at the end of the day for anybody.
Without a doubt. In motion goes Hahn. They give it to him. He's going to bounce to the outside, and once again, Dietrich Belk making a play on the ball. Number 3, Ian Lemus. Nice job there for a solid run. Going to pick up maybe 1 yard or 2.
Yeah, what a great play there by Dietrich Belk to stop number 0, Joel Montgomery, from just really going anywhere. That was a absolutely great stop right there.
That would be number 3, Ian Lemus, the absolute tank of a running back.
Yeah, oops.
All good, Rocco. Under 9 minutes to play, and it actually was a loss of 1 yard, so they marked him back behind the line of scrimmage. Here comes 2nd and 11 for the Wildcats. A little bit of miscommunication going here. And it's going to be a timeout called by South Elgin, I believe.
Yeah, timeout South Elgin.
All right, so interesting call there. They will now just have 1 remaining in the last 8:38 to play here in the 2nd quarter. So that's that. So in this one, we've seen South Elgin. Their offense has looked good. Gavin Mueller, as always, looked great. Carrera, he's got a receiving touchdown off a flea flicker. That was awesome to see. And, of course, Joel Montgomery also getting one off a flea flicker. We've seen a lot of trick plays, a lot of motions in this one. It's been very fun to watch. And you wonder how much is going to tire out these defenses. And near the end of this game, we could be seeing a lot of offensive scores.
Yeah, Nate, this is going to be a very interesting game. As of right now, I feel like it could go one of 2 ways. Either not much scoring, and it's going to be a defensive game from now on, or it's just going to be who can score the most points at the end of the day, who can run up the scoreboard the most.
Oh, yeah. So, 2nd and 11 coming, following the South Elgin timeout. A little bit of miscommunication going still, but different formation coming it is for West Chicago. 2nd and 11 for the Wildcats. They've got 3 outside. Lines up, gets the snap. Immediate rollout to the right. Makes a man miss. Naranjo, this is where he's the best. Oh my goodness! What a tackle it is in the open field. Number 21, Silas Barrios, didn't fall for it whatsoever. He is blown up, and it's going to be 3rd and long coming for West Chicago. What a job here. No one fell for the fakes, and it's just a great, unbelievable tackle by Silas Barrios.
What a job right there by Silas Barrios. And you had Carter Naranjo looking for a flag. I didn't see a flag anywhere. And I mean, just what a great play by Silas Barrios, because if he would have missed that tackle, most likely Carter Naranjo was going all the way to the end zone on that one.
I did not see any kind of faltery, and I believe another timeout's going to be charged. And it'll be a timeout on the Wildcats. It looks like the ref pointed towards South Elgin for a second. I was going to be like, I was going to be like, what in the world? But we saw it over the intercom. And actually, they're going to say that that other timeout was also called by West Chicago. So I believe West Chicago is the one that has one timeout left. Me and Rocco seen the both same thing, but over the PA, we just heard that it is a timeout called by the Wildcats.
There's just so much confusion going on, Nate. I don't like being confused, Nate.
I don't think anyone likes that, Rocco. So we got 7:51 to play here in this one. South Elgin leading 21-6. It's been a great watch so far for those of you at home. I'm Nate Grendys along with Rocco Peters here with the Beacon Academy, a fully high school operated broadcast. So 3rd and 8 from the 18-yard line of South Elgin. A big third down it is. Silas Barrios made a phenomenal play that probably avoided the touchdown. He is off the field here for 3rd and 8.
Big time for a big stop from this South Elgin defense. Can they stop and get the ball back, give their offense the ball back, and see if they can go up to a 4-score lead by the end of the half, or 3-score lead?
Mueller's in as a pass rusher. Naranjo firing. Oh, a scary ball to number 1, William Zaberski. Lucky that ball wasn't higher, or else we could possibly seeing a man down. It was a scary throw. And once again, the kicking unit will stay away, and they're going to be going for it. I don't know if I believe they just don't kick the football, honestly.
No, I don't think they do either, because even on that, where they kicked off from South Elgin's 30-yard line, it wasn't even a kick. It was like another onside kick again, basically. So I wonder if is that going to be West Chicago's move, basically, the whole entire game, is to basically just go onside kicks.
That could definitely be interesting. Naranjo drops back, steps up. Carter Naranjo, this is where he's the best. And he stays up after a big hit, but he goes down. It'll be South Elgin no, wait. Did they give him the first? I don't believe so.
It's going to be close.
Will they be giving him it?
Timeout. Injury timeout.
Timeout. Down on the field. Is that Naranjo?
I believe that is, yeah.
Oh, no. That is just not what you want to see. I mean, this kid has had an unreal start to the season. If it is Carter Naranjo, that is just a huge blow to this West Chicago offense.
Yeah, that would be super unfortunate, and we just don't want to see injuries at all, especially in the game of high school football. I mean, we're just high schoolers, man. We don't need to be getting injured. It's just hopes and prayers up to whoever that is down on the ground. Hopefully, speedy recovery.
Just trying to have some fun and yet to get up. We'll see if it is Naranjo in just about a moment. He is down, and it does not look good. It is a bad injury. He does get up, as you hear the crowd cheer, and that is Carter Naranjo. This young man has 745 yards to go along with 14 total touchdowns on the year, and he just took up. I mean, that's what happens when you're a scrambling quarterback. I mean, you tend to take some big hits, and when you're running around like that, you're just very vulnerable as a quarterback build, and it's just very scary. I mean, you see it all the time in pro sports, and you see it here tonight.
Yeah, Nate, I mean, especially as you said, as a running quarterback, you are basically asking to get laid out if you're in open field, and that's exactly what happened to Carter Naranjo, and speedy recovery to him.
They did give them the first down, so here comes 1st and goal for the Wildcats. At quarterback, you've got number 12, Lucas Wheat, the 6-foot junior. They hand it off. Nothing going for Ian Lemus. Nice. I'm guessing Maximus Tanksley made the tackle there as he is fired up after that run. That is you just almost never want to see that. Naranjo was down for the count, and hopefully he comes back soon. You never want to see that.
And he's back.
And he's back in. So, probably he's got the wind knocked out of him. He took a big hit and stood up. But, I mean, when you take that, probably got thrown down even harder near the end. So here comes 2nd and 7 for the Wildcats. Pardon me, 2nd and goal.
Yep. South Elgin defense time to shine right here.
It would be great to watch. And you called it. The ball came out. Did Barrios get on it? I believe he did. And they do have the football. Silas Barrios jumped on it. I think it was jarred free by Brandon Korn. Take a look at the replay here. And didn't have a great look at it, but it will be another turnover forced by the South Elgin defense. And Silas Barrios, what a night he's having for himself.
Yeah, Silas Barrios, man, have a night. But South Elgin defense, literally, as I said, it's their time to shine. They shine. And that's exactly what you want to see from South Elgin defense. Now it's time for that South Elgin offense to let that South Elgin defense know that we have your back, and if you want to give us the ball back, we'll score it right for you.
Right on cue, Rocco. You called it, and they immediately listened. So you've got McDonald and Thurman in the backfield. 1st and 10 coming for South Elgin. Hand off to Thurman. Going to pick up about 2 yards. So a solid gain there. Not a lot, but of course, Darion Thurman is trying to, we've seen him get a lot more involved. We wanted to get him involved in the pregame, and we've seen that tonight, and it's been great to watch, and it's executed pretty well. Gavin Mueller, of course, his direct snap has worked like butter, like how it has the past couple games, and it's not a surprise.
Yeah, if as the saying goes, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But Gavin Mueller, why stop giving him the ball if he literally scores all your touchdowns? And Darion Thurman is the same exact way, except just running a football. He will get you a first down. And let's see what he can do right here.
Mueller in motion. Thurman in the backfield again, just 2 outside. They hand it back off to Thurman. He's got one man to beat. Darion Thurman. He is most likely gonna go all the way. It is an 89-yard touchdown for Darion Thurman. There was all green grass in front of him. You see the younger kids giving him some praise, and Darion Thurman, what a run for South Elgin.
That is the run that South Elgin offense needed right there. No flags this time for Darion Thurman. He went all the way. Probably had to turn on the extra boosters there at the end. Looks like he was slowing down a little bit, but what a run by Thurm, and he is walking on the sideline right now. Get him an oxygen tank.
89 yards to the house for Thurman. Dodge, he is kicking these football with some aggression tonight, and he absolutely pummels that one for another South Elgin successful extra point. 28-6, your score in this one.
Yeah, Nick Dodge has been booting the PATs lately. That one was hammered. That cleared the canopy and landed like halfway onto the other half of the track. That is a boot right there.
Absolutely smashed by Nick Dodge.
Let's see if this South Elgin defense can get the ball back for South Elgin offense to go score again. Just keep on doing it. Keep on doing it, and it's going to work. It should work, but it's all about, can the defense stop number 2, Carter Naranjo?
It's been all in the run game so far for South Elgin. It's been phenomenal. It is about just as good as you could ask. And this West Chicago offense, they scored 27 plus in all 4 games coming into this, and they have just been completely held to a standstill by this South Elgin defense.
This is a great football game, isn't it, Nate?
It's been a great game. Love to see it. Dodge, another absolute moonshot. Going to get not to the end zone this time, so returning will be number 1, Zaberski, and he is going to be stopped just past the 30-yard line, so a solid return, first kick return of the night for Wildcats.
Yeah, this South Elgin defense, can they stop Carter Naranjo from getting out of the pocket? It's going to be a tough task. He showed what he's capable of when he gets out of the pocket at last drive, but let's see if they can contain him. I think they can right here.
It's been the story of the night. Carter Naranjo, this young man has just been absolutely unreal, and he has just been completely stuffed like a Thanksgiving turkey all night long.
I like that saying, Nate.
And they fake the handoff. Naranjo, he wants to get downfield, but they are just absolutely not falling for any of his tricks. Naranjo has not been able to break free all night, and it's been great to watch from this South Elgin defense. Going to pick up maybe 3-4 yards, setting up second and manageable for West Chicago. Big time drive here for the West Chicago offense. Can they go down and score one more time before the half and kind of cut down the lead a little bit? So, 2nd and 7 it is coming for West Chicago. All alone on that bottom left is of course Joel Montgomery, and you got to watch out for that. He's all alone on Samaj Collier, and it's going to be a timeout or a flag. Timeout called
West Chicago.
by West. They have no timeouts left, so it's got to be South Elgin most likely.
I saw the ref point in that direction.
Maybe he just likes to point in opposite directions. Because the first 2 times he pointed at the South Elgin team, and we thought it was on them, but it very much wasn't. So, who knows? It will be 2nd and 7 whenever we do come back. We are under the 5-minute mark.
We are proud to recognize Dr. Josh Alpert of Fox Valley Orthopedics, serving as our team physician. Dr. Alpert specializes in orthopedic surgery.
What a great night, though, Nate, huh? Couldn't ask for a better night. No breeze. It's a beautiful, beautiful night tonight for some Friday night lights.
It's been great. It's just about everything you can ask for and more. We're under the 5-minute mark in this one, and I have had a blast calling this game, and I'm guessing it will continue to do so. This South Elgin offense has been absolutely just fireworks all night long. We'll see if that continues. Darion Thurman, he's broken some big runs. See if he runs out of gas anytime soon, but he's taken some big runs. And once again, all alone on that bottom left, we've got Joel, pardon me. And once again, Carter Naranjo is swallowed up by a sea of red. Oh my goodness, this is beautiful to watch because he has just had nothing in this game. Everyone knew what the talk was coming into this game. The kid's got 740 yards, 14 touchdowns. I haven't seen any of that tonight, Rocco.
No, I have not seen any of those stats come out tonight at all. Maybe once or twice, but this South Elgin defense is showing that Carter Naranjo isn't as good as he is. You just have to stop him. And they're doing a great job of that tonight.
That one, oh, whoa, a fancy call there on 3rd and 11. They're going to pick up maybe a yard if they're lucky. And we'll see if they go for it. They've gone for it on every play.
Flag.
They are way back there. It is a flag on the field. Have to see what the call is. Rocco, you gotta.
It's on South Elgin. It's going to be an automatic first down for West Chicago, but I don't know what the call would be there.
Could be a hold, possibly.
Holding or, yeah, it'd have to be holding or face mask, something like that. But very interesting. But as we emphasize, the penalties cannot happen. You got a 3rd and 11, and you can't, and you stop them, but you have a flag, and that's just not what you need from that South Elgin defense right there.
Yeah, we'll have to see. So, 1st and 10 coming for West Chicago under the 4-minute mark. Naranjo scrouched down there. We've seen that all night long. He fumbles the snap. Going to pick up a yard if he's lucky. He has been completely shut out tonight by this South Elgin defense, and it's just been amazing to watch. Absolutely nothing going for Carter Naranjo. This kid has had an unreal start to the season. Went down with an injury earlier. I don't believe it affected anything as he came in to play after, and since then it's just been absolute dominance for the South Elgin defense. Naranjo has had nowhere to go.
Couldn't agree more with that, Nate. I love how this South Elgin defense is containing Naranjo from just not going anywhere.
Oh, yeah. So, at 3-minute mark, they hand it off. Going to pick up 3 yards. So, that's been the story tonight. They've gotten these maybe 3-4 yard gains and a lot of penalties on South Elgin's defense. But other than that, they've had almost nothing.
How many times has West Chicago thrown the ball once?
If any. It was a flea flicker. So, it was technically a pass.
Two then.
Yeah. Okay. It's just been, and one of them was a scary throw. He put his receiver in very much so harm's way. So, You've got the 1-2-3 backfield with Zaberski, Lemus, and Naranjo. It's a big play coming for West Chicago. 3rd down once again. Can the South Elgin defense hold strong yet again? And Carter Naranjo, there's that breakaway speed. He's going to break in to South Elgin territory for one of the first times tonight. Solid gain, good sportsmanship there by D'Angelo Kane, and it'll be one of the first glimpses we've seen, but he is fast. My goodness, you saw him try to take off there, and I was very scared, but a great job there by Dane Henson to not fall for any of his tricks and stop him at just about the 30-yard line.
He got out of that pile and shot out like a cannon. I mean, I saw him out of the pile, and then like a second later, he was way past the first down marker, and that shows how quick this man is.
Oh, yeah, and he muffs the snap again, dives back on the ball, going to pick up a yard if he's lucky, and it's going to be setting up 2nd and 10 for West Chicago.
Yeah, Carter Naranjo's been fumbling a couple of snaps today. Wonder if they put a little like oil on the ball or something like that, because he's fumbled more snaps than they fumbled the football in general.
If I had a real guess, it's most likely the fact that he is almost always looking upfield before he even has the football, so that could be definitely a reason why. So 2nd and 9 coming for the Wildcats. In motion goes, they hand it off. I believe it's the tight end, number 7, and he is blown up. That was David Weber, and the 6'3", 205-pound senior, he had nowhere to go. I mean, this South Elgin defense, they're not falling for anything. And once again, we see Gavin Mueller. He's going to be coming in as a pass rusher. We've seen that a couple times this season. He had a sack on one of the times that I personally saw it. And I believe it's going to be a timeout called by South Elgin. They're trying to get this football back nearing, as it's going to be 3rd and 12 coming. So, yeah, they're definitely going to be trying to get this ball back.
Run up that score, as I said. I mean, if South Elgin can get a score one more time before the half ends, that would end West Chicago's hopes very quickly, in my opinion.
That would be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool.
What is the PA announcer talking about right now?
This is what we're listening to right now. Well, that was a great, wow, okay, so
that was lovely.
3rd and 12, that's going to fire up the South Elgin crowd. Naranjo immediately looking to his left. He gives it an open field, and what a tackle there to avoid the first down. Samaj Collier in the open field, absolutely nowhere to go for Jonathan Ocampo.
What a great tackle there by Samaj Collier there. You know, number 4, Jonathan Ocampo, tries to stiff arm him, but Samaj Collier is saying, nuh-uh, you are not stiff arming me today, and brings him down for the tackle. Great tackle there by Samaj Collier.
So are we going to talk about the absolute masterpiece we just heard from the PA here at South Elgin High School?
I don't know what to call that. I don't know if you call that a masterpiece or you call that my eardrums bleeding out. I don't know what you call that.
3rd and 12. They hand it off. It's a flea flicker again. Nowhere to go. Oh my! And he put it on his hands. That was wow from a skill player. That was a very impressive throw.
Yeah.
But they're going to give South Elgin the ball back, and so we'll see if we could see another. I'd love to see a Carter McDonald deep shot here. If it just goes far enough to where they can't return it for 6, I'd love to see it. I don't know about you, Rocco.
Nah, that's exactly what I want to see to end this. That's the fireworks that this South Elgin defense needs. And as I said, if that were to happen, that would most definitely be the needle in the coffin for the game.
And it would blow the roof off this place.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be very loud. And you see you've got Carrera in there. So here comes 1st and 10. 15 seconds to go. Mueller all alone on the left. Haven't seen him outside all season for the most part. Saw it against Barrington. I believe he went for 6 last time he did that. So
he did.
And we'll see what the call is. Probably going to be, it could be a South Elgin timeout. And the offense is coming back off the field.
No, they're
Oh, no,
just
they're going to
moving
move
it
to
to
the
the
left
other
hash.
hash.
Yep, to the right hash, pardon me. So 15.2 to play. South Elgin leading 28-6. Mueller all alone on that top. Oh, they've got a high safety running with him. And look how far back the DB is playing. McDonald, he's got all day. He's looking. He fires. And it's caught. Oh, my! Julian Huerta! He tried to punch at the ball, holds on, and it's going to be a South Elgin timeout. What clock management by South Elgin. Huerta could have gone out of bounds and saved the timeout, but he got upfield, and what a gain. And how about that ball from Carter McDonald?
What? I mean, Nate, that was the best ball I've ever seen Carter McDonald throw. That was amazing. On the run, put it right on the money for Julian Huerta, and put it in field goal range for Nick Dodge to go up and put some points on the board here for the South Elgin offense.
Hit him in stride, a perfect ball, and it was nothing but green grass in front of him from there. So we'll see if Dodge is kicking, and yes, he will. This is a big test for Nick Dodge. It's going to be a 38-yard field goal for South Elgin. Can Nick Dodge do it? We talked about how he's been pummeling them all night long. Can he drill one from 38 yards out? Dodge, kick, absolutely smashed! Nick Dodge, what a kick! And what an end to the first half. Dodge is pumped up. The whole team is pumped up. The stadium's pumped up. And that'll do it for your first half. The South Elgin Storm 31, West Chicago 6. I'm Nate Grendys along with Rocco Peters. We will see you in the second half.
Storm fans, at this time, please welcome to the field the South Elgin High School varsity dance team. From Majors Bella Flores, Alexis Elgindi, and Hannah Greenberg. Is your band ready? Presenting their 2025 halftime show, Abracadabra, South Elgin High School is proud to present the Marching Stone. Storm Bands. Tonight, the Marching Storm are joined by the bands from Abbott and Kenyon Woods Middle Schools. Thank you to our middle school directors, Christy Zimmerman and Melissa Hartley, without whom none of this would be possible. Please enjoy the combined band's performance of Ghostbusters.
stop recording us? Dude, are we live or not?
Thunder.
Oh, we're live. Okay, all right. And welcome back to South Elgin High School. The South Elgin Storm lead this one 31-6 to the West Chicago Wildcats. It's been a great game so far. I'm along with Rocco Peters here in the booth, here with the Beacon Academy, a fully high school operated broadcast. In the first half of this one, Rocco, what did we see?
We saw South Elgin's offense explode. Gavin Mueller, second play of the game, ran for a touchdown. Next drive, second play of the drive.
Well, first play, actually.
Actually, no, yeah, you're right. That's first play, flea flicker to Gavin Mueller, throws it to Jeremiah Carrera for the touchdown. And then you have a Darion Thurman 89-yard run for a touchdown. And then you have
Gavin's touchdown before that.
Yeah, and another Gavin Mueller rushing touchdown, and then a Nick Dodge field goal. But
38 yards out, pretty good.
Yeah, very, very great kick from Nick Dodge. But they have been dominating they were dominating that first half big time, and even on defense, if they can play that same exact type of ball, they're good to go for the rest of the game.
Oh yeah, we got a minute 55 here before the start of this half. Been a great game so far. I mean, it's been interesting to watch. South Elgin, they lead 31-6. Their offense has looked absolutely impeccable. I mean,
amazing.
Great. It's the best I've seen all year, probably.
Yeah.
Except for, Larkin, but this is I believe a much tougher competition than Larkin, as they are 3-1 on the year, West Chicago.
For sure.
I mean, they have a better record than us, but it's an in-conference game, and they've played a couple out-of-conference games. They won, so. And Carter Naranjo, this young man has 750 yards, 14 total touchdowns, and he has been kept quiet as a mouse tonight.
Yeah, he has, and it's going to be an interesting test for Carter Naranjo if he can fix something up to be able to get the opportunity to run the ball, scramble a little bit, get some open receivers. You know, give this offense a chance to really come back. As of now, it's not looking really.
As of right now, I mean, it's just looking like there's no way.
It's looking like it's all South Elgin right now.
And it's been great. It's been very fun to watch. So, kickoff coming for South Elgin. And the ball is off, and we are underway for the second half of South Elgin High School football versus the West Chicago Wildcats. Got to pick up about 15 yards if he's lucky, near the 20. And here comes 1st and 10 for the Wildcats.
Let's see if this West Chicago offense can get off to a hot start right now. You know, as we mentioned earlier, Nate, Carter Naranjo is going to have to get something going, and I really do believe he will get something going. You know, a couple mistakes here and there, a couple of fumbles, and it's all about not making the big mistakes, and that's what West Chicago's offense was doing. And if they fix those mistakes, they can be a really, really dangerous offense.
That is so true, Rocco. 1st and 10 coming for the Wildcats. 11:53 to play here in the third quarter. Naranjo, haven't seen it all game from him, and he's going to pick up maybe close to a first down. We'll see if they give it to him, and
it was looking around 7 to 8 yards.
Believe they will not be giving him the first down then. So, you see here, see if we see a good play on the defense. We can get the number. They slowed him down. He was still going, and then he was taken out by, I believe that was Maximus Tanksley. The Tank, as you like to call him.
The Tank.
A Tank.
Yeah,
that's a pretty fun nickname.
I love it.
We've got 2nd and 3 coming for the Wildcats. And they are all bunched up on the line of scrimmage. All alone on that bottom left is Jonathan Ocampo. And Naranjo is absolutely stuffed once again. It's been the story tonight, and it's been incredible to watch.
What a job right there by that South Elgin defensive line to just they almost jumped the gun, basically, and that's what they've been doing this whole entire game. They jumped the gun and just stop Naranjo right in his tracks.
Playing a couple yards back, and it's really worked out for the South Elgin defense.
It's really weird to see, Nate. It is really weird to see.
But it's been great. It's worked.
Hey, yeah.
It's worked.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Couldn't agree with you more. So, once again, they run a heavy, heavy set near the line of the game. So, 2nd and 3, and going to pick up a first down, I believe. He got shoved back at the end. And we got 10:43 to play in this one. And that was Naranjo, so, I mean, he's gotten a lot of carries in this one. He just hasn't been able to get anything going from it. And they did move the chains. It'll be a West Chicago first down.
Yeah, Nate, besides from that one play, yeah, Naranjo, has been kind of just dead, not really doing much. And it's good to see from that South Elgin defense that they're containing him, because that was going to be a problem.
And a lot of me believes it's because of this. I mean, what in the world is this coverage that they're? I mean, these play calls, I don't like it at all. But they might have stopped me from talking. And Dane Henson was ready, and number 1 said, "Let me just take a little bit of a break before I get absolutely blown up." William Zaberski, nice job there for the Wildcats.
Yeah, if he would have stayed in bounds, I do believe Dane Henson would have lit him up.
It would have been a tough end of the play for Zaberski. That's for sure. So, once again, you see a heavy set on the line to gain, the line of scrimmage, pardon me, and then they've got a sole alone wide receiver, and I don't know why they keep on consistently sticking to it. Naranjo, he got the read, and I believe he's going to barely get it. It's going to be close. Are they going to move those chains? Yes, they will. It'll be the second first out of the drive. I mean, I'm talking all this crap about these offensive formations, and it's working. I just feel like it's so predictable, in my opinion.
Yeah, they made those switches that I was talking about, and it's working right now. They're driving down the field, and let's see if they can keep it going the rest of this drive.
First time we've seen tonight, number 28 is in the backfield. That's the running back, Adriano Rivera. 5'9", 230, bowling ball in the backfield. 1st and 10. Naranjo, they give it to him, and solid job there. Going to pick up 6 to 7 yards once again.
What a great run there from number 28, Adriano Rivera, to new running back to get in a new running back to get a couple yards right there for that Wildcat offense. Let's see if they can keep this momentum going here, still driving down the field.
And a huge shout out to one of our teachers, Mr. Boz, his friend Chandler, watching from Arizona tonight. That one going to be a first down for West Chicago. So we love to see that. Don't see a lot of countrywide audience. But Adriano Rivera picks up a first down for West Chicago, and he's looking really good. I'm loving what I'm seeing from him these first 2 plays.
Yeah, whole different quarterback right now playing in this ball game. And I mean, as I said, those changes have been made by Naranjo, and if he keeps it up, he is dangerous, and he's proven me right now.
South Elgin loading the box. Ocampo, the only one on that left side. They've got one guy on him. A high safety here. I don't really understand it. They're running the ball every single time. And you saw creeping up was Patrick Belk, and Naranjo got away from him, and it's going to be another 4-yard gain. I mean, they're just getting this meticulous drive going. It's already been a 5.5-minute drive. Pardon me, 4.5-minute drive, and I mean, this is just wow. They are trekking along in about the slowest way possible. When you're down by 25 points, is that the decision?
Nah. I mean,
I would
my
not
mind,
say
it's
so.
not.
I really would not. I mean, you're killing so much clock when you run because you got to get everyone off the field, off the pile, and now it's just a disaster. And they've already burned almost 5 minutes of clock. That one handed off.
Yeah.
No, that was Naranjo. He was following the block of Adriano Rivera, and I do not believe he got the first. So it'll be 3rd and manageable, 3rd and medium, I would say, about 3rd and 5 or 6 it'll be 3rd and 6 coming for West Chicago.
Yeah, Nate, I am starting to believe that this West Chicago offense is not going to throw the ball whatsoever. They've thrown the ball. They've
had 2 flea flickers.
Yeah, 2 flea flickers, 3 passes in total in the first half. So it's 1,000% a run-heavy offense.
And they fake it. It's a pitch. That's going to be absolutely nothing. Samaj Collier with the play on the ball, and it's a big-time play for the South Elgin defense. They pitched it to him, and Collier ran straight over to it.
Collier said, "Nuh-uh, you ain't getting past me," and he stopped him dead in his tracks. Almost looked like it went back a yard or two, and this Wildcat offense is not going to punt the ball either. They're going to go for it on fourth down every single time as well.
They clearly do not trust their kicker. They don't have a kicker. Who knows? But they are just completely abandoning the field goal, kicking, punting, any part of kicking the football. They've completely abandoned it. So 4th and 6 coming. Naranjo. And I don't think they're going to say Macaluso jumped. It really looked like 71 jumped. Macaluso very strong in believing it was 71. And it will be a false start. That is on number 71, Luis Rubio. The 5'11", 200. Wow. They got some big boys on this team, and they're blocking. It's a bit. You can see why their blocking is just so good.
Yeah, they got a beefed up line on both sides of the ball. And I don't know how that offensive lineman could call a neutral zone infraction on Frank Macaluso when they are a yard, almost 2 yards off the ball. You would have to.
It'd be a pretty bad jump.
You'd have to jump really badly
yeah.
to be able to get a neutral zone infraction.
They load the box here on 4th and 10. It's going to be a direct snap coming to Lemus. And, oh no, sorry, pardon me, I didn't see it. Oh my goodness, it's a punt by the quarterback.
That was interesting to say the least. I don't know what to say to that other than what was the purpose of that?
So, okay. So we got 6:13 to play in this one. South Elgin leading 31-6. We just saw the quarterback for West Chicago punt the football. That would be Carter Naranjo. I guess he does everything for this team. But that young man has just been, I mean, everyone talked about him. He's the next Lamar Jackson. He's this, and I haven't seen any of it tonight.
No, not at all. I haven't seen any of what they are saying about Naranjo at all. South Elgin defense been shutting him down all game long, and it's just
been a beauty to watch.
Yeah, it was a question all the week before, were they going to be able to stop Naranjo from scrambling, and they have done it a really great job.
Watch out for the screen to Mueller. It's not. McDonald looking deep. What a ball! Gavin Mueller inside the 20, near the 20, and down at the 23-yard line. Do we got a new quarterback on our hands? Carter McDonald. What a job.
What a ball right there from Carter McDonald. Proving all the haters wrong that he can't throw. He's not accurate. He put an absolute ball right there to Gavin Mueller. What a throw. Great job there from Gavin Mueller.
That ball was in the air forever, but that's almost what you want to do. Let your star tight end adjust to the football, and he picked up a lot of yards after that catch. So 1st and 10 coming. All alone on that top left, I believe, is Julian Huerta. I'd love to see a shot. That might be actually Jeremiah. That is Jeremiah Carrera, pardon me. Mueller in motion. 1st and 10. They fake the handoff to Thurman. McDonald makes a man miss. Carter McDonald breaks free. Carter Naranjo, who? That's our rushing quarterback. I don't believe he's in, but what a run for Carter McDonald.
What a run there from Carter McDonald. Didn't find anybody open, got through the pile, juked a couple of guys, and just took off to the races down to that 1-yard line. Thought he was going to dive there for a second for the end zone. That would have been a pretty sick play if he would have dove in for the end zone, but it's all right.
I don't know about you, Rocco, but I've never seen Carter McDonald have the wheels like that. I mean, he was flying there. What a job for Carter McDonald.
He's pretty quick. He's got some wheels. He doesn't unleash them all the time.
So, 1st and goal from about the 1-yard line, at the 1. They're going to sneak it to Mueller. Gavin Mueller! I believe he's in. Flag on the field. We'll have to see what the call is. 1st and goal it was. Most likely, I would not be surprised if we saw a false start. We'll have to see what the call is.
Nah, I don't even know what that motion the referee just did. I don't know what that motion was. I've never seen that in my life. I wonder if it was like because they were pushing Gavin towards the pylon, maybe.
You can do that.
I don't know. I mean, the way he made the signal made it seem like that was a flag, but I don't know.
And they're not going to give it to him. So maybe you can't do a tush push in high school football. Who knows? Maybe not. Never know.
I don't like that rule.
I would give it a score.
Yeah, we want touchdowns in the easiest way possible.
1st and goal from the 6-yard line. They've got a jumbo set on the left. Macaluso, Carrera, and Huerta. Mueller double covered on the right. McDonald feels the pressure coming. Carter McDonald. Carter Naranjo. We got the better Carter. 1st down and a touchdown for South Elgin.
What a run there from Carter McDonald. That's back-to-back right there. Maybe he's turning into Carter Naranjo, but left-handed. He is cooking right now. He's doing it all. Run, pass. He's throwing good deep balls. He's running for touchdowns. He's running for big plays. What a drive there from the South Elgin offense.
Carter Naranjo, who? All I know is Carter McDonald, and that young man is a dog. So, extra point coming. Dodge, another absolutely beautiful kick. I mean, if he doesn't win Special Teams Player of the Week, I don't know who will. I mean, he has to. He's been unreal tonight, and I just really want to tip my cap to Nick Dodge tonight.
Yeah, Nick Dodge has been booting balls lately. I know this is a weird comparison, Nate, but it is very similar to Bryson DeChambeau hitting a drive. He just boots it every single time. Mashed.
Always with the golf references, Rocco. I love it. So,
sorry, it's in my blood.
So they're going to be kicking the ball back, and wow. All right, so the PA back at it again with a big announcement. And our first reader in a while, one of the many season sponsors here at the Beacon Academy, is Ann and Rachel Realtors. Wondering what your home is worth, thinking about relocating, or just curious about the Fox Valley real estate scene? Drop Ann and Rachel a text and let's chat today. There is no better team to navigate and negotiate the selling and buying process in this hot market. Call or text Ann and Rachel today at 847-946-6654. So 5:06 to play. South Elgin leading 38-6, and their offense has just been it's been awesome. Carter McDonald, everyone's getting involved tonight. We got McDonald with a rushing touchdown. You've got Carrera with a receiving touchdown on a flea flicker pass from Gavin Mueller. You've got I believe two rushing touchdowns from Mueller, if I'm not wrong.
I believe it was 1 or 2.
And then I'm trying to remember what the last touchdown was. Oh, Darion Thurman, 89 yards to the house.
That is correct.
So, back out comes this West Chicago offense. They've been stopped a couple times. We saw Naranjo is their punter, so I believe that may be why they don't kick the football.
You know who needs to get involved, Nate? Larry Smith. Larry Smith was talking to me the whole entire week in class about how he was going to score a touchdown and do some little dance, and I didn't believe him. And I just want to see him score and see what dance he pulls out. But, what's more important right now is to see this South Elgin defense dominate this drive right here.
So, once again, they finally switch up that formation that I've been calling out for a couple drives now, but they finally switch it. You've got two guys all alone on the top left and right. I would love to see a throw here. And nope, it's going to be a run. Naranjo going to pick up about 4 yards. McDonald picked up about 30 yards in his first 2 runs, so I don't know. Maybe he's a little bit better. Who knows?
And we're also not running design quarterback runs. We are running Carter McDonald. It looks like we have an injured player down on the field. Cannot tell who it is. It could be Carter Naranjo again.
Don't believe so.
I'm not seeing him on the sidelines right now.
No, is he down for the second time tonight?
Nope, never mind. I lied. No, wait, did I? Yeah, I lied. Sorry about that.
Yep. Then
Sorry
you
about
just
that
scared every West Chicago fan out there. Let's see the replay here.
Or no, wait, that's number 12.
Rocco, figure it out.
I can't see from all the way across the field. I need some binoculars.
Be like Miss Mac. She has one.
If anybody would like to donate the Beacon Academy a pair of binoculars, that'd be much appreciated. Thank you very much. And I was right. It was Carter. That's not a good thing to celebrate.
Yeah,
but
Rocco, let's chill out.
Oops. Hopes and prayers that he.
Yep.
Same thing as last time. Just got the wind knocked out of him. He comes right back.
Believes he should be okay. I mean, he walked off on his own power once again. Should be okay. Maximus Stanks coming in there very hot. He looks very happy. So we got some big chance for offensive lineman Nathan Ruckel.
They are just loving Nathan Ruckel right now. It is absolutely insane.
The offensive lineman when the defense is out there. So, 2nd and 5 coming. Playing way back is Samaj Collier. I mean, this should be a very easy yards for number 4. Okay, so they're going to run a screen to the right, going to pick up about a yard if he's lucky, if anything, and a flag thrown. Could be a late hit.
No, he just sumo-plexed him.
Oh.
He literally picked him up and threw him on the ground. Let's see if we can get a replay here.
Let's see if you were right, Rocco. Tanksley.
Ready. Get tanked! Get tanked!
Yeah, I mean, that couldn't be any more obvious.
Get tanked!
Right in front of the refs. He is absolutely manhandled and just thrown down for going to be a first down off the flag. A very clear, unsportsmanlike conduct.
Yikes, dude. He literally, that's a wrestling move right there. He picked him up off the ground and just threw him straight on the ground.
Just slammed him down. That is just, that is too funny.
Let's see if Carter Naranjo, after coming back from injury, can cook something up here. Get a scoring drive here for the West Chicago offense.
Jumbo set on the right. They hand it off. Going to be about a yard or 2. That will be number 7. That is David Weber. The 6'3", 205-pound senior. They got some very built young men on this West Chicago team, and South Elgin has just made easy work out of it.
Yeah, I guess that proves that weight doesn't really matter. It's all about strength. And as it seems, as you said, Nate, they got a really beefy offensive line, but that does not matter for number 58, Brandon Korn. He has been a threat all night long to Carter Naranjo and this West Chicago offense.
Along with the Belk brothers as well. They've been great. Naranjo, first time we've seen him throw tonight. He goes to the deep shot near the sideline. Going to be PI, most likely. That is pass interference on, I believe that is Dominic Lagoya.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at the call here.
I don't know about that one, Nate.
And yep, never turned around. He turned around pretty late.
Okay.
That's rough because he was well out of bounds. It would not have been a clear catch. And that's just a tough break. So, I mean, the West Chicago Wildcats have thrived off of this defense's mistakes and penalties tonight. And here's another case.
Yeah, Nate, as I mentioned earlier before, it's all about you cannot have the penalties. The penalties is why West Chicago scores. If South Elgin has maybe 1 to 2 penalties a game, they could win a lot of games by a lot of points. It's all about no penalties.
For sure, but I mean they've been like kind of like a bend don't break defense. They've given up a lot of yards, given up a lot of plays, but having a lot of touchdowns since the first quarter. So you love to see that. And they hand it off. Is that Rivera? Yep.
Yes, that is.
Adriano Rivera, that young man. We didn't see any of him whatsoever in that first half, but in the second half, he's been put to work, and it's been pretty solid what I've seen from him in this one.
Yeah, he is a built boy. He has a very good build. Seems like a very hard person to tackle, and it's
almost a
proven
fullback
right
build.
there.
Oh my!
Yeah,
it took a lot of guys to bring down. He broke the tackles of Kane and Henson. So 2nd and 3 coming for West Chicago. Under the 3.5-minute mark here in the third quarter. The snap to Naranjo. They hand it off, and nowhere again. And a player down. He got back up. Saw him down for a little bit. He's okay. That would be number, I think that's Nietrich. That's Nietrich Belk. He's okay, though. So, once again, this is just stuff city for this South Elgin defense. I mean, they have had almost nothing when they tried to run the ball with Naranjo. I mean, this young man, 750 yards. Haven't seen any of that tonight.
No, have not seen Carter Naranjo's stats really come out tonight at all. But that's what happens when you play a really, really good defense. And this South Elgin defense, in my opinion, is playing the best they have all season long.
Of course. Could not agree with you more, Rocco. 3rd and 3. They go with a pitch to the outside, and nothing getting there. A flag thrown near the 40.
Looks like it's going to be holding.
I believe on the offense.
Yeah.
I'd be very surprised this one against South Elgin. Take a look at the replay here.
Yep, you got to hold
And
number 4.
Yep, very clear as day, right in front of the ref. And also, I mean, that's just great defense. Once again, they are not falling. I mean, I feel like other than maybe Adriano Rivera, they've almost not broken any tackles. I mean, the South Elgin has not let any of them break free. And meanwhile, South Elgin, they've been breaking free of all of West Chicago's tackles.
Yeah, Nate. I mean, that's exactly how this game has been. Like, it's that the defense is not letting anyone get by them. Maybe once when Carter Naranjo had that really big run down the sideline. But other than that, they have been really, really good with open field tackles.
I could not agree with you more, Rocco. Here comes 3rd and 13. It's a well ways to go. Will we see Naranjo throw the football? We've seen it a couple times, and it's resulted in actually some big gains due to penalties. Once again, he's going to look that way, and it's a very errant throw on what possibly could have been a first down if he hit him in stride. Joel Montgomery was wide open. That's a tough miss for Carter Naranjo.
Yeah, that would have been an easy first down right there for Carter Naranjo. But, you know, as I said, that's the first time they've thrown the ball in this second half, and I can kind of see why they're not throwing the football right now, you know, because the running game is just working a lot better than what the passing game is working right now, and that's where South Elgin thrives. South Elgin thrives off the pass defense. The run defense isn't as great.
Might just be as simple as that. So, 4th and 13, they go for it. McDonald rolling out to the right, looking long, near the marker. Did he catch it? I don't believe so.
That ball came out.
And it will be another stop for the South Elgin defense. That was not a bad throw by McDonald. He threw a little high. Take a look at the replay here. Rolling out to his right. Nice block there from Adriano Rivera. Natrick Belt could not get through that. See the throw downfield. And clear as day and incompletion.
Yeah, good hit by Larry Smith to make sure that ball does not stay secure when he lands on the ground. The second he landed on the ground, that ball popped out, and I don't even know where it went. I just saw it pop out.
Oh, yeah. Very clear. So, 1st and 10 coming for the South Elgin offense. McDonald as the quarterback. They've got 3. They've got Huerta. Actually, no, they've got Carrera, number 10. Colin Mickey. So we've got, and oh my, Gavin Mueller all alone on that left side with Huerta. McDonald stepping up. Will he run again? No, he's not going to escape the white jerseys this time. Credit the sack to number 42, Trevor Sweeney. Talked about him as possibly a threat in the passing game. We haven't seen anything from him tonight, so I was clearly wrong about that. But a nice job there to stuff him in the backfield for a sack. And that guy, I believe that was number 90, who was down, Emmanuel Lopez, the 5'11", 240-pound senior. Hopefully he is okay. Okay. So, 2nd and 14. Rocco will be back with us in just a moment. Here comes 2nd and 14. 1:43 to play in this one. It's been interesting for sure. We'll have to see how this one ends. I mean, it's been a phenomenal game. The Storm lead 38-6. Give you a little bit of a recap. I'm Nate Grendys here with Rocco Peters. He is not here at the moment, but he will be back in just a few moments. But here at the Beacon Academy, a fully high school operated broadcast. So in this one, we saw Gavin Mueller. He's got 2 rushing touchdowns. Darion Thurman, he was electric in that second quarter, and I just haven't seen anything from him since then. And that's just been tough to see. It's very surprising to see, in my opinion. And so yeah, we'll have to see that. You see, Jack Schmidtke is warming up punting the football. So most likely going to be their punter if they do decide to do so, as Dodge has been a phenomenal kicker tonight, though. So 1:43 to play, as I said. And it appears to be okay. Number 90, Emmanuel Lopez. He is walking on his own power, and I believe he is okay. So 2nd and 14 it will be after the sack on McDonald. Credit the sack to number 42, Trevor Sweeney. 6'3", 180-pound senior tight end / linebacker. Called him out in the pregame. Hasn't done much set. So they've got a jumbo set to the left. Thurman in the backfield. McDonald, the snap. Looking. They go to Thurman out of the backfield. Darion Thurman makes a man miss. Finally brought out of bounds, and it's going to be a solid gain of about 8 or 9 yards, setting up 3rd and short. Probably going to be 3rd and 3 if I had to guess. Could be 3rd and 5, 4, don't know for sure. So, what a job there. Darion Thurman got shoved out, but it's a good gain, and we saw him absolutely take off in that second half, and we just haven't seen much from him since. So, Rocco is back. Got 1:32 to play in this one. 3rd and 7 for the Storm. Big play for the offense. So, you've got Huerta all alone. Oh, wow, they're running a lot of guys out. Thurman is one-on-one. Mueller is the quarterback. What will we see here? 3rd and 7. In motion goes Carrera. Mueller looking. It's a screen pass. Thurman. He is stuffed and met by the West Chicago defense. Tried to get a screen pass going to Thurman, and it was a good ball from Mueller, but nothing coming for the Storm, and I believe we'll be seeing our first punt of the night for the South Elgin Storm.
Second punt of the night.
They punted earlier?
Yeah, with Jack.
Ah.
But, yeah, what a great play by that West Chicago defense to stop that very, very weird formation. Make sure Darion Thurman does not break loose again and goes all the way for a touchdown.
And they're going for it. They are going. 4th and 5. Up by 32 points. Interesting decision. Could definitely just be trying to draw them off sides. We'll have to see what they do here on a big-time 4th down. McDonald is the quarterback. They've got 2 outside on both sides. Thurman on a wheel. 4th and 5. They snap it. McDonald stepping up. Carter McDonald downfield. Oh, no! He had an open man, Colin Mickey. And it just went right off the hands. What a ball by McDonald. Mickey couldn't haul it in. And that's just a tough break there for South Elgin.
That was a great ball from Carter McDonald while getting hit, too. I mean, he couldn't have put that in a better spot for Colin Mickey to catch it, and he just didn't end up coming up with it, unfortunately. So, South Elgin's defense, time to dominate again and make sure that Naranjo is not going anywhere the rest of the night, and they've been doing a really good job of that.
That's just a tough break there. So, 1st and 10 will be coming. We're under the 30-second mark here in the 3rd quarter. Can West Chicago finally put some points back on the board? They have not scored since the 1st quarter, and this South Elgin defense has been nails ever since. So, 1st and 10 coming. We got 27 seconds left. Lined up under center once again is Carter Naranjo. They jump at him, and they hand it off. Rivera going to pick up about 5, maybe 6 yards, setting up 2nd and manageable, and that will most likely do it for the quarter. I'd be very surprised if we saw them snap the ball again, and I do not believe they will. So, at the end of the 3rd quarter, South Elgin leading 38-6, unless they snap it in about 4 seconds. I do not believe they will. And no, they wanted to, but they just didn't get it off. So that's just a tough break, but I think they actually had a good chance at a pretty good run. I mean, there was a lot of open field on the right, and I believe that was going to be a read option to the right, and that could have been a big gain. But South Elgin saved by the bell, as some would say. So we are right about to enter the 4th quarter. In this one, South Elgin leading 38-6. I'm Nate Grendys, along with Rocco Peters here with the Beacon Academy, a fully high school operated broadcast at South Elgin High School in South Elgin, Illinois. It's been a great game so far in this one, both offenses. Believe it or not, West Chicago's offense hasn't been bad. They have 6 points through 3 quarters, but it's really just been an incredible effort from the South Elgin defense.
Oh, yeah, 1,000%, Nate. I mean, at first I thought this was going to be a bloodbath back and forth, but no, it turned out that South Elgin's defense really just stepped up and said, you're not scoring any more points the rest of the game. It looks like it's going to be in just
don't jinx it.
Well, kind of already said it, but I would give the whole entire defensive player of the week because they have just showed out as a group. It is absolutely amazing to see what they're doing.
And how about South Elgin's defensive coordinator making the decision to have all their linebackers line up about 5 yards off the ball, and it's just worked so well. They've picked up that head of steam, and it's been great. It's really working for them.
When you give someone like Brandon Korn, who is a 255, when you give him a head start, it's not going to be easy.
There's a handoff to the outside. Uh-oh, Rocco. Already a pretty solid offensive gain after your statement. Better hope they hold up.
It happens every single time.
Nice run there for William Zaberski, the 6-foot junior for the Wildcats.
Should I just not say anything about the other team and just them scoring? Because every time I say something, the exact opposite happens.
That's just the way the cookie crumbles.
I guess. I mean, it's unfortunate, but you live with what you got.
Yep. Rivera in the backfield. Once again, under center is Naranjo. Man, I believe Naranjo ran a spin move. See, I just don't like that. You have all those guys in the box. That's just really easy to fumble the football when you have so many guys in there, and it's just really risky. I mean, I'd love for them to take a one-on-one shot because they've got single coverage every time on that top left on Samaj Collier, and they just refuse to take it. They're just wanting to run the football. I mean, I know Carter's not the best quarterback, but you got to trust your starting quarterback at some point to throw the football.
Yeah, Nate, 1,000% agree. I don't understand why they're running these read options, and they're not really doing a true read option, because as they're doing it, Naranjo is already past the line of scrimmage before he even gives the ball off to the running back. So it's interesting what they do.
Great analysis, Rocco. That's going to be about a 7-yard gain. It's going to be really close. I don't believe they're going to give it to him, though. Have to see what it is ending up being. I know, they're not going to give it to him. So it's going to be 3rd and 2, I want to say. Going to be real close. Yep, 3rd and 2 from the 26-yard line of South Elgin. Rivera comes out of the play. All alone on that top, Joel Montgomery. You got to watch out for him. 3rd and 2 for Naranjo. Biggest play of the night. And he is blown up by Silas Barrios once again. What a play for Silas.
Nate, I'm going to steal a page out of your book. He stuffed him like a stuffed turkey right there. Absolutely great play there by Silas Barrios to stop the bleeding, and their drive is done for. Oh, I totally forgot that they
don't kick the ball. Well, we could see a punt from Carter, but I highly doubt it, knowing they are at the 27-yard line. It's only 4th and 3, so this is a respectable time to go for it.
Yeah, see, here's where I can get down with them going for it, but
for sure. Once again, all alone, you got Jonathan Ocampo, and absolutely nothing. It's been the story tonight. The South Elgin defense stuffs them again. It's just nothing going. And it's been unbelievable to watch. Carter Naranjo, 750 yards, 14 total touchdowns. This one, maybe 25 yards.
I don't think he has any passing yards.
Rushing.
Maybe. But what a great job they've been doing tonight. And as I emphasize every single game, the trenches will win you football games, and the trenches for this South Elgin defense has been lights out, amazing.
Whoa.
Nothing been going on.
Oh, I love this defense. They got to snap the ball right now. Oh, they've got Mickey. Mickey is going to be having almost no one on. That's Colin Mickey. He made a bad mistake on the last drive, dropping an open pass. But here's Thurman. Darion Thurman. No, pardon me. I got fooled. Gavin Mueller's got it. Mueller past the 40, 30, 20, 10. Touchdown, South Elgin. What a run for Gavin Mueller. He fooled me. And a beautiful read option works to perfection.
Gavin Mueller should be a quarterback. The way he is faking these hands off is absolutely amazing. He fooled me. He fooled our cameraman. He fooled Nate. I mean, what a great job there by Gavin Mueller. And he's just been absolutely electrifying and the backbone of this South Elgin football team.
Oh, yeah. 9:19 to play in this one. What a game it's been. This is great to watch, man.
just scoring back and forth. I love to see South Elgin bounce, not really get a bounce back win, but more of like just a blowout win. It feels good to get a blowout win for the. It's gonna feel good to get a blowout win for these boys, and what a great job. And are they going for it?
No, definitely not. Carter McDonald's going to hold it, and it's going to be kicked right through the middle. And let's hope to goodness gracious I don't jinx it.
Announcer jinx.
Oh, God. Come on, Nick. Don't miss. Oh.
Oh.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa. Whoa.
Larry.
Hey, he got in the end zone.
Larry. No dancey dance. What? He lied to me. No dancey dance from Larry Smith. Hey, he's lying to me.
They're using all the bag of tricks in this one, and once again, it's another score, and they got 46 on the board. It's a 40-point lead with 9:19 to go here in the fourth quarter. And this stoppage of play is brought to you by Darryl Barnes Photography. This timeout sponsored by Darryl Barnes Photography for portraits, family, and graduation photos, sports team photos, and more. Contact Darryl Barnes Photography at darrylbarnes.com. And that phone number you see on the screen. So, we see the South Elgin Storm leading this one 46-6, and this stadium is absolutely vibrant. I mean, we saw this place was packed when we were headed down at halftime, and I mean, nothing of it is left. I mean, it's just been lightning in a bottle all night, and it's been phenomenal to watch.
I see what you did there, Nate. Lightning in a bottle, South Elgin Storm. That's a good one, Nate. I like that one.
You gonna steal that one too?
Dude, anything you say is up for grabs. I'm gonna steal everything you say.
All right, 46-6, your score. Is that Schmidt key to kick off for the first time tonight? Nope, that's Dodge. I mean, why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Why would you not?
I mean,
Dodge.
he's just bombing it.
Whoa. And announcer's jinx. Muffled it. Still has it. Break into the outside.
Great
If he can get around, but he cannot. He's swallowed up by number 36. That is Rigoberto Cortez.
Looks like we got a
5'8"
injured player on
junior.
the field. That'd be number 1, William Zaberski.
It appears to be okay. Zaberski just going to hobble off the field, and you just hope he can make it all the way. That's a long walk. Will he be okay? Appears to be okay. He's just hobbling along. Prayers. Ooh. Is Zaberski okay? I think he will be. Prayers for him, and of course to just have a, hopefully it's nothing, it's just a little tweak. Here comes 1st and 10. Naranjo, he's been under center all night. That continues. Can this offense wake up for West Chicago, or will South Elgin just put him to bed? We'll have to see. And wow, Adriano Rivera, this young man, where was he in the first half? I mean, they just gave up on him completely. Down for a little bit, got right back up. Slow to get up, though, was number 48.
That was a really, really big run there from Adriano.
Yeah, Frankie
Rivera.
Macaluso is slow to come off the field.
Oh, no.
Hobbles off, appears to be okay.
Oh, no.
He just a little bit shaken up. I think he will be okay.
Seems as if Frank is struggling right now. He's in a lot of pain, it seems like.
Oh, yeah. And this one handed off. Gonna be right at the line of scrimmage once again.
I believe that was another running back there, Nate.
That's number 27. His helmet came off. That would be Sean Blickhan. Blickhan. That's a fun name.
Yeah, that's an interesting one.
Under 8 to go. South Elgin leading 46-6. 2nd and 10 coming for Chicago.
Can this South Elgin defense get one more stop before this game is over? If they can get one more stop, knee the ball, run the clock out, whatever you need to do to go win this football game for South Elgin.
And there's nothing again. This is just Stuff City like it's been all night long. And that was Rivera that time. He's actually been pretty efficient in this one. I mean, it's been pretty cool to see. He's been a very solid player. So we are under the 7-minute mark in this one. It's been a great game. I mean, it's been super fun to watch, in my opinion. It's been a lot of offense for South Elgin. And, of course, when we are South Elgin High School students, we love seeing our team kick butt.
I love watching our team kick butt. It's the best thing ever.
3rd and 7. Looking, and I believe he's going to get near the line again. I believe that's Naranjo. He really likes just diving, and it's just very I'm pretty sure every West Chicago player
I think that was number 28, actually, Adriano Rivera.
I believe you are right, Rocco. As
Where
actually,
was he the whole
Naranjo
entire
is
game?
out of the game at the moment, I'm pretty sure. Number 12 is in there for now, Lucas Wheat.
Where was Adriano Rivera this whole entire game? He has been a force to be reckoned with in this drive right here for West Chicago. Big 4th and 2 coming up.
Is Naranjo under center? I cannot tell. I believe so. 4th and 2. No, it was Lucas Wheat. Rivera, I don't think he got there. Did they stop him again? No. They're going to move the chains. Just barely got the forward progress. I don't know. It was really close, Rocco, in my opinion, but they're going to give him the first down, and it will be remaining West Chicago football.
Yeah, that was, I don't know, in my opinion, that was very, very, very close. I feel like that could have gone either way.
For sure. So, 1st and 10 coming. We're under the 6-minute mark in this one. And they run a pitch to the outside. This is a guy he's almost barely been in the game, so he's got very fresh legs. That is Sean Blacan. A nice run there, and it's going to be another West Chicago first down. This offense is moving now, like I said. I mean, eventually the South Elgin defense is going to get tired. So I would love to see the backups come in. I mean, you're up by 40 points. See what you got in that in the bench.
Yeah, it's definitely time to start looking at the bench to see who's trying to show out, who's trying to ball out the rest of the game, you know. Honestly, at this point, I say putting Jack Schmickey at cornerback. I mean, I would love to see it, but unfortunately, that would never happen.
Very surprised.
That would never happen, unfortunately.
And faking it, Wheat. He's got all red in front of him, and it was a very scary ball. And oh my, South Elgin nearly got the pick. They do not get it though, and it'll be 2nd down coming for West Chicago.
Yeah, that would have ended the game right then and there.
They had a pick 6 coming for sure. I mean, there was all white jerseys on the ground, and that was just too easy from there.
Yeah. All right. One just need to get to 4th down, stop them there, South Elgin defense, and they can all go home happy as a storm. That doesn't make any sense.
What?
Happy as a storm? I don't know.
And that might be a loss. I think they're going to give him just forward progress, so he's going to probably not lose anything. But a nice job there by Ian Loomis again. Lemus, pardon me. So, 3rd and 10 coming. Can they make 2 more stands and put this game to bed if it wasn't already? We'll be time will tell.
I think they can do it. They've been dominating all game long, especially in those trenches. You know I love my trenches, Nate, and they've been dominating in them.
You haven't been about your trenches too much tonight, Rocco. What's going on with that?
Oh,
they run a little bit of trickery, and Joel all the way for the 2nd score of the night. Joel Montgomery, the 5'9" wide receiver, who's a sophomore, put some big points on the board there near the end of this one, and a nice job there. I mean, that was a great play call. I love that.
Yeah, 1,000% great play call.
Just fooled the South Elgin defense 100%. Rocco, take this replay away.
Yeah, that'd be number 0. Joel Montgomery just gets the flip from the running back. It just takes it. Beats out number 11, Larry Smith, and just is zooming. Goes all the way in for a touchdown. High steps his way in, trying to look all cool and all when you're down.
Will we see a kick?
Maybe? I want to see them kick a ball.
I'd love to see it.
I want to see them try to kick a ball. I feel like it would go...
I feel like it'd be very fun to watch.
I feel like it could go very bad.
I feel like it could go very bad. That's why I want to see it.
Could. Keyword could.
Could. So, 2:43 to play in this one. And this stoppage of play right before we see what West Chicago does is brought to you by Custom Heating and Cooling. For all of your heating or cooling needs, count on Custom Heating and Cooling of Chicagoland. Featuring sales, installation, and 24-hour emergency service. Find them online at customheating.com. Custom Heating and Cooling, powered by Bryant. Whatever it takes. one of the many season sponsors here at the Beacon with the Beacon Academy. I'm Nate Grendys along with Rocco Peters in the booth. A fully high school operated broadcast. We got 2:55 to play in this one. Maybe one more offensive drive after this. We'll have to see what West Chicago does here as they have a chance to go for 2.
If we listen to what this band is bumping right now, I absolutely love it. Hey, hey, hey.
Goodbye. Wheat. Looking. Firing. It's a jump pass, and it's, oh my! What a catch! Larry Smith let out some aggression, but it will be a 2-point conversion Trevor Sweeney.
Larry Smith was not too happy about letting up that touchdown. Literally just a play ago, and took out all of his energy and frustration right out there on the West Chicago player. And wow, just what?
Boom! A nice jump pass there for the 2-point conversion attempt to be money. And will we see an onside kick coming possibly? I mean, they already did that without trying.
I don't think it's possible to come back when you're down. I don't even.
Hey,
30.
Nothing is impossible, Rocco.
This is pretty impossible. Nate, this is 5 scores, Nate.
Hey, it's possible. The game's not over yet. Game ain't over till it's over. It's only 46 to 14.
Hey, there's always a chance.
You never know. You never know.
And they are lining up for an onside kick.
Well, yeah, no, for sure. I mean, you gotta, but I mean, South Elgin.
No. I don't know.
I don't know why they wouldn't. That's their only chance, pretty much. Unless they just want to try to just punch the ball out as best they can. But then if you're just South Elgin, just go down. Go down the moment you get that football.
Yeah, just cover the football up with your body and just lay down on that ground.
Get Thurm the ball. He won't fumble. He never fumbles. Strong man with the football.
You're gonna jinx him now.
That'd be pretty funny.
He's not out there. Never mind.
Yeah, I know. Third and 10. 2:55 to play. Kickoff coming. And oh my, where's this been all night?
Oh my God, a kickoff.
Here is Carrera to return. Jeremiah Carrera breaks to the outside. He's going to be down near the 45. Oh, Carrera had a chance, couldn't get it. He couldn't get vertical in time. But
what a job there from Jeremiah Carrera. Just as I've said earlier in other games, he is very shifty, and he's proven that right there. Shifty, moving, juking, whatever he's doing, he's getting away. I think they should have thrown a flag there for a late hit out of bounds, though.
I think he was just throwing him down after he was clearly already after he was clearly just done. So it was a ticky-tacky call if they were to.
Agreed.
And we've got the whole bench in. Danny Traver in the backfield, number 7, Lamari Smith. Let's see what this bench can do for South Elgin. Traver is in. 3rd and 10. Any day now. Traver hands it off. There is Lamari. And he breaks to the other side of the field. He's still going. Past the 40. Still going. Inside the 30. And what a run there from number 7, Lamari Smith.
You go from one side of the field to the other and make it work. What a run there from Lamari Smith.
You'll love to see that if you are the Storm. Especially for Story. I mean, you're letting your bench get in there and just get to work, and it's a great job there. You take a look at this replay. I mean, this play took forever. They finally snapped it, but it worked to perfection.
I do think that South Elgin is basically just running out the clock, and yep, they are in victory formation.
We love to see that.
Start bringing out the horns, the trombones, the trumpets, whatever it is, and start playing. You know what I mean, dude. The trumpets, horns, same thing.
Wow, they're waiting until the last second to take this knee. And it is victory formation for South Elgin. They move to 4-2. Pardon me. Wait. No. 3-2 on the year. Wait.
This is our 5th game of the year.
Yeah. So 3-2. Pardon me. So after week 5, they wrap up in the game. So South Elgin wins 46-14. Player of the game. It was a team effort tonight. We saw Gavin Miller make some big plays. Defensively was beautiful to watch. Love
Yes.
to see every single second of it. Carter Naranjo, we thought we were going to be calling his name a lot tonight. Barely called it at all. He was stuffed all night long. Nothing going for Carter, and you love to see it. I mean, the South Elgin defense, they had a big challenge to face, and they just completely ignored it. They said, nah, it's pretty easy. It's not hard.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you, but my offensive player of the game would either be, obviously the shoe and pick every single game would be Gavin Mueller, but I would give this one to Carter McDonald. Or Darion, yes, good point. But I want to give this one to Carter McDonald. Give him his lights. He really did have a good game today when he got an opportunity to throw a pass. He was throwing passes all day long. He's really, really good, looking great out there. Hopefully he continues that the rest of the season. And defensively, I'm giving it to the whole entire defense. The whole entire defense did an amazing, amazing job. Dominated that whole entire game. Way to go, South Elgin defense.
Without a doubt. So that'll do it in this one. South Elgin 46-14. I'm Nate Grendys, along with Rocco Peters and the whole Beacon Academy, signing off, and good night, everyone.
This sports broadcast made possible with support from the following. The Bear Family McDonald's, proud supporters of our community since 1967. Stop by one of their over 35 area McDonald's restaurants today. Custom Heating and Cooling of Chicagoland. For all your heating or cooling needs, count on Custom Heating and Cooling. Featuring sales, installation, and 24-hour emergency service. Find them online at customheating.com. Custom Heating and Cooling, powered by Bryant, whatever it takes. Rosen Hyundai of Algonquin and Genesis of Algonquin. Looking for a brand new Hyundai or certified pre-owned? It's Rosen Express online buying made simple. Visit rosenhyundai.com or genesisofelgonquin.com. For the best pizza in town, Wise Guys Pizzeria in South Elgin. Check out our new and improved online ordering at I'mAWiseGuy.com. Ann and Rachel Realtors, the hometown real estate team that takes the time to get to know you, your family, your needs, and your dreams. There is no better team to navigate and negotiate the selling and buying process in this hot market. Call or text them today at 847-946-6654. And Daryl Barnes Photography for portraits, family and graduation photos, sports team photos, and more. Contact Daryl Barnes Photography at darylbarnes.com.